Welcome to the German Gills show as Gillingham take on Barrow at Priestfield Stadium this afternoon. Now, I can't make my video as I normally do this weekend, so this time I'm going to hand the reins over to Adam Wesgate, who's going to do his own live match reporting version of the German Gills show. So I'm going to hand it over to Adam Wesgate right now.
Welcome everyone to another edition of German Gills, and I'm your special guest presenter, Adam Wesgate. As you might notice, I'm not Reese. He's got family stuff to do. So, we're not in Duisburg. We're not going to commentate from the comfort of his chair. We're going to go live to the action, and we're going to see how it goes with me presenting the entire show for the week, and then you can have Reese back. Now, if you wish to support him, you can buy him a coffee. All the links will appear on the screen magically, and it will show you some other links. So, let's get on to the information about today's match. Gillingham versus Barrow Furnace. So the Gills' improved fortunes continue, and they are currently on a 6-game unbeaten run, including against table-topping Stevenage, who are managed by our former manager, Steve Evans. Now, Barrow, on the other hand, they haven't drawn a game, and that's our speciality. And they're also on a 5-game losing streak. So can the Gills take advantage, slightly start climbing the table, and keep the good momentum going? Barrow, they're supposed to be a decent footballing side, so we will see. So let's start making our way over to the stadium. So we're about halfway to Priestfield now for Gills v Barrow Furnace, and in the car, not on the line, I have my own personal matchday correspondent, Mr. Ian Paul Westgate. Say hello. Hello. So, my first question to you would be, Barrow haven't had a great record recently. Gills have improved. What do you think the score's going to be today based on that?
Well, given their poor record and given that Gills are finding it hard to score goals, and of course that Barrow probably be tired after their long journey all the way from the Lake District, I would say 1-0 to Gillingham.
I'd agree with that. I think Barrow probably will be happy with a point, but do you think they're likely to play negative and just try and counter-attack for a goal, take a point?
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, the great tactical analysis there. Well, that's my analysis, the usual matchday correspondent. But we're on our way. We won't be long. We're just coming up to Maidstone. So, some action coming up.
So the lineups, as expected, just arrived at the stadium. We've got a 4-2-3-1. I guess the only surprise really is that Dom Jeffries is in midfield. But he must be fit again. He's got to play at some point. And Sean Williams must be injured. He's not even on the bench. So that would be my thoughts on the subject. Hopefully it gives us more mobility. I'm quite confident the team's been doing quite well and has upped their game recently. So just arrived at the stadium, and aside from seeing the players warm up and do what they do best, there's a rumour going around, a little bird's told me, that there might be another recording going on the stadium, so 2 today, and it's with the legendary, don't take my word for this, Mampu, and he is of Gills in the blood, so if the wizard can put a little link there, he might just be in that Rainham. Don't take my word for it, but he might be there, and there might just be a little link where my finger was.
So let's head over to Priestfield Stadium for Adam's live match reaction. Los geht's, Gills!
So the players are on the pitch. Los geht's, Gills.
The confidence start to come back to them from a Gills point of view. You know, we obviously
There's quite a nasty challenge there.
Well, if he's got him in the head,
I didn't actually see
If
that.
that is a head, he'll be off.
with an elbow.
No, it looks like a yellow, but he'll.
Does, yeah.
Oh, that's a shame. No bias reporting. So it looked like a shot to the head, but it's gone for a yellow card. Couldn't see who it was for the Barrow team, but we're 8 minutes in. And they've just received another yellow for dissent, so good start after 8 minutes.
Obviously, can load in the centre backs who perhaps might offer a bit more of a threat.
Close header by Barrow. That is 12 minutes in, and not a lot happened for either side, but they've had the best chance so far, so just glided close to the bar. Very poor so far in the first 22 minutes. Gillingham keep getting swamped in the midfield. I mean, Barrow don't look great, but they're doing their job at the moment containing us. We can't get the ball forward at all. every single time we've either got to go over the midfield or the midfield just gets swamped and loses the ball. So 22 minutes in, we've got to do something different. Bloody hell, that just rattled the crossbar from Barrow. We're 30 minutes in. It's been all them, really. They're a very organised team. Functional, not great, but we can't manage anything. And Harris is shouting for them to press. You can hear the crowd in front of me and just... It's not good at the moment. Not good. 30 minutes in, hopefully we can change things around.
Another possession and get it back for Gillingham. Morris forward. Delican will surely be offside. Flag stays down. Delican shoots towards goal off the crossbar.
Well, it's woken us up. 31 minutes. 1 minute gone. Akeem's just taken a shot. Rattled the crossbar as well from what I could see, and we seem to have woken up. So I'll have a moan again at some point.
I think that Kashket was undoubtedly offside. Delican has shown that he has got that.
Chills with some defending to do. Right hand side of the penalty box. Waters with a nice touch. Back towards Whitfield. Cuts back on his left foot. Chips it into the middle towards Kane.
Again, brilliant goal by Barrow. That's been coming. I mean, we had the shot from Hakeem on the crossbar. Woke us up a bit, but thoroughly deserved. And an overhead kick, but not a high one. So Gillingham 0, Barrow 1, and we're 34 minutes in. Long time to go yet, but we're looking like we're struggling to score, and Barrow's celebrating for quite a while over there. So it's Gillingham 0, Barrow 1 at half time, and it's been poor. It's been really poor to say the least. Hakeem probably had the best chance of the half of Gillingham, but Barrow deservedly a 1-0 ahead. And after the Evernage result, see this Freudian slip, after the Stevenage result, you would have thought that Gillingham would just have capitalised on that a bit. I mean, we've been several games unbeaten now. It's just poor. I mean, Harris is going down absolutely mad trying to get Gillingham to press. I mean, press at the top of his lungs. Don't think he'll have a voice by the end of this. That's pretty clear as to what he wants, and we're not really doing that, and we're getting compounded in the middle. So Barrow doing a good job. They're a functional team. I don't think they're great, but they're doing their job, and they're 1-0 up from an overhead kick, and they deserve it as well. But we have to change things around. I think we need a change at half-time, so let's see. Let's hope they do better, and Lawskeet's Gills. So start of the second half. Walker's on. It would look like for Mandron from what I'm seeing there, but I may stand to be corrected. But at least we're trying to do something because it was just bad in the first half. So Walker on, and we'll find out for who in just a second.
Find out from Matt Gerald what happened as on the left hand side, Barrow thread a pass in behind, Bruff the left back with a low ball in towards Moyo. Baggott gets a touch and it comes back to Whitfield, shoots left foot.
Simple
We
rundown.
look even worse after 3 minutes. Barrow should have had another goal.
Barrow have worked us out.
That's unbelievable. They're the ones flying forward, and they're 1-0 up. 48 minutes in, just 49. Poor.
Only as far as K. Recycles, cut ball in towards the middle from the left hand side.
Penalty. He's given a penalty. Has he?
For a foul on Moyo.
Yeah, he got shoved over.
And Gillingham 1-0 down here at Priestfield.
Well, they've just given a penalty. 53 minutes in.
I didn't even see that.
To be fair, it's been all Barrow. It was soft. I didn't think it was a penalty, but dear oh Lord.
Miserable.
Dear oh Lord.
You see much worse than that from corners. Not good.
I just don't know what to say. I mean, we've just looked poor anyway, but this is the icing on the cake.
It's the syndrome, I guess, isn't it? If you play anybody that's we should be beating, we play poor. We only play well against the better teams.
Can't disagree with that. So let's see if he gets it in, whoever's doing it for Barrow. Come on. If we save this, it might give some hope. Might lift the team a bit. I don't see it though. I really don't see it. And here he goes, stepping up, and Morris saved it! Well, hopefully that'll lift the team. 54 minutes. That's been the best bit of action so far.
Well, the game has opened up because of it.
we've made some positive changes.
Attacking,
But
which means they've got more chances as well.
Barrow having their chances. We're 70 minutes in, still 1-0. We've got to do something soon. It's just game's opened up, but Barrow still look dangerous to some extent. Come on, we've got to have a goal in this. They're Barrow about to make a change, but come on, Gills.
Will Wright to this time take the corner. McDonald took the last one from this side. Baggott and Ema at the back post. Mackenzie goes to the near post. It goes towards the far stick. It's headed in by Elkan Baggott.
So 1-1, Baggott scored a right set piece, and we're at it again, we're going again. So much more positive. I think Baggott's our top goal scorer now, which just about says everything about where we are. But it is 1-1, Gillingham have deserved a goal. I think that penalty saved us, and for the record, Walker has made a difference compared to Mandron in my opinion. 75 minutes in, 15 to go, time for a second goal. Right at the correct end though.
Don't think he meant that. Nudges it past the man with a pass that it was meant for Green, who's stretching his legs now, cuts it back in towards the middle. It's over the bar from Kashket.
Nearly by Kashket there. It was Kashket, wasn't it? It was Kashket.
Yeah.
Nearly. We're only 30 seconds later and we're piling on now. Now's the momentum, now's the time. Rainer Mender in good voice. So 4 minutes of added time, still 1-1. It's in the balance, and Barrow look like they could get a goal as well. Could go either way, but hopefully Gabode at the last minute. That would be a fitting end. So 1-1, 4 minutes left.
Now we've had 5.5 additional minutes. That's it, I think.
And that is the full time.
Well, so it ended. Gillingham won, Barrow won in a game that I think if anyone had won, it would have been fair if Barrow had got the points. So it was not the greatest game. Gillingham need to do better going forward. This is a game we should be winning, although as I said, Barrow would have been really, really hard done by to have not got at least a point out of that, and they probably deserve 3, so can't go with Stevenage. Get a deserved draw, possibly even deserve to win, and then perform like this at home to Barrow. So we'll have to see what we do at the Orient on Tuesday, but this is Adam Wesgate. Thank you for having me. I've been your guest presenter. I'm sure the computing wizards will put up all the links to buy me a coffee and everything like that. You will be returned to Reese next week, or actually a mini version on Tuesday. I just literally promoted the match, then just put it on to the next Saturday. So thank you very much for having me, and I'll be back as the matchday correspondent. So Gillingham won, Barrow won. It's got to get better. It's got to get better. It's going to get better. Up the Gills, Lawsky Gills.